Okay, so let's have a quick look at the quick little demo I made for vert selection. I'm just going to hide the old hint that you used to from the old viewer. It's real simple. You can pick and unpick vertexes on the mouse up, so you can manually go pick a few, and that's pretty handy. Sometimes you want to pick a bunch, so you can go in, but you notice the default mode for picking a bunch in the selection box clears any other selection. If you hold down Shift and select again, you can pick some more. You can hold down Control alternately and just remove what's under the box, which is a pretty common way to do that. It's perspective mode, so this vertex, the one behind it, is actually this one, but it will select what it sees, even the background. Even if we just go up here, you want to be careful when you're selecting this mode, because obviously the background vertexes are selected. You can select a big bunch, and then sometimes it's easier workflow to just go unselect some. Just depends on what you're used to working with. But again, the intent here wasn't to make a 3D editing program for everybody. It was to quickly just show that you could select some vertexes and then move them around if you want. Here I'm just tapping on a couple keys that can translate the selected vertexes. And obviously you can go into your code and expand that. That's not the point of this little exercise here. You can use your plus and minus key on your number pad to change the size of the rendered cubes that I'm using for the vertex, which is kind of handy. Some people on some meshes don't like the scale of them. There's some code that auto scales those. The other thing you can do is you push the C key, you go into the ISO mode. You notice when I put wireframe up, all of the verts from front to back align up perfectly because it's actually a parallel rendering. So you can use keys F5 to 7 to change your views from left, right, top, and down, and Shift the key gets you the invert of the view. So here we're looking at the front, that's the back. But again, the selection works just as good. It's just traditionally a little more precise to work in ISO. And the plus and minus keys on the keyboard, now it's the keyboard, not the number pad, effectively look like a zoom when you're in ISO mode. Another thing that I fixed was scaling the entity, and this you can see very quickly here. Allows you to quickly scale the entity and give it a second, and the edit vertexes will catch up with what you see. And that's about it. The rest is in the code if you guys want to go in and pick it and pull it apart. Anyhow, I just thought I would set that up and show you guys that, and thanks for watching.